Alright, let's see if it's streaming right now. It's working. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's freaking awesome. All right. We're rolling here. Okay, okay. What's going on, guys? This is LPCruz212, and I am legit testing out the 60 frames per second on PS5, and if it's working. And from what I see so far, it is looking pretty fucking awesome so far. So, I'm actually pretty happy about it. Let's see. I know it's a little bit of a delay here, so. Oh, yep, it freaking works. It works! Yo, freaking upgrade! Yeah, Hjoshi will be joining in a moment, so... Hang on one sec. So, we're legit testing out 60 frames per second on this channel right now, so... For the live streams, so it's freaking working right now. Hang on. Let me just get Discord ready and stuff. Why did it have to be so, dark all of a sudden?
I feel like running.
Yeah, hold on. General. There we go. Get this started right here. Yeah, I just recently came from the gym, so... In case you guys don't even know, I'm wearing my Elite Fitness shirt, sort of say. Hey, yes, that's the gym where I work out at. It's like legit. It's across the street from my job. So like once I'm done, I just go across the street and I just work out right away. So very convenient. I know it's like no one didn't Yahoda's gonna be mine. She will be mine. I will get her. Alright, so tonight we're gonna be predicting the teams of who's going to the playoffs. So it's freaking time to do this. So we're going to predict who's going in, and who's going to sneak into the final spot for both NFC and AFC. So, and then who's getting the first round bye. Good thing I have... I was thinking of going for tea, but then I came across this guy right here. Arizona Dragon Fruit. I mean, it's a juice cocktail, but it's like, it's very good. I mean, I could drink this any day if I wanted to. Alright. So, I'm actually looking forward to what's going on. So, it's like the 49ers have been pretty interesting. I mean, I think they're in third, with Seattle in second place and LA Rams being in first. So, from what I see, I do believe that the Rams... Like, hold on, let me put this box elsewhere. There we go. Alright, that should be good.
I'll race you there.
Alright, So, just want to like throw that out there. And I think the Chargers are going to make the playoffs too this year. But there's always the one team that's going to sneak into the playoffs. And if you ask me, who I think that team is going to sneak into the playoffs, which I think it's Carolina. Seriously? What the hell?
Yeah.
Dude. There you go. I think she's one of the taller characters, so it's like... And yes, Yelan's in my Amber team. Alright. Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's freaking awesome to freaking upgrade that. Dude. I should have thought about this earlier. Like, I was just afraid to take the risk. Like, taking the biggest risk. Yeah, so, coming to you live in 60 frames per second. Dude, I should have thought about just doing 60 frames per second. I didn't think... I was too hesitant to do it, but... Here I am, doing 60 frames per second. Should have done that with Among Us. Oh, that reminds me. Should have made the freaking announcement about that one, but I didn't have the chance to do it. But we'll get into that later on. And that's hard to say. So, it's been a weird season. You got the Bears doing good, the Panthers doing good. Like, Jacksonville's doing good. And then... with Joe Burrow and the Bengals doing, like, getting a win off against the Ravens. Like, hate to break it to you, but there's no chance. There's no chance for the Bengals to make the playoffs. Even if they win their last 4 to 5 games, there's no way. There's no way. There's only like one and several other teams who go 9-8 or 9-7 are usually the ones that make the playoffs depending on the tiebreaker. So depending on the tiebreaker, you don't know who goes in there. So it's sort of say. Man. If I had known about the freaking... about taking this chance right here, I thought I was gonna... take a big hit on my connection, but... working fine so far. That's pretty cool. I'm actually happy I leveled up Yelan. I did it off stream. I think I did it on a Sunday. Cause I had like 700, so hold the phone. Oh no, that's just my internet. Not my internet, my phone, actually. Yeah, it's just my phone. Sorry, guys, but it was. Yeah, sorry about that. I kind of freaked out. But nah, it was just the phone. It was just my phone just acting up. Nothing to worry about. Like if my stream actually got cut off, then it'd be a problem.
Quietly now. Get to work. Gotcha. Here comes the cash.
All right. You guys who's here early? It's Hjoshi! What's up, man?
Yo.
Bro, how does it feel to have freaking 60 frames per second on my freaking channel?
The insolent shall be punished. Where are you?
I can't hear you, man. Uh-oh.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, perfect.
Dude. We're almost the last 4 to 5 games in the season. So, first things first, though. What happened to freaking Baltimore? Like, I had Baltimore winning, and they let me down.
I also had Baltimore winning.
But the thing is that now the Bengals got Joe Burrow, and they got to face him twice. So the problem is this though, it's like this though. Yeah, Lamar Jackson's back. The difference is that when you have both quarterbacks out from one from each team, the team plays differently. They don't play as good. But when you get your key quarterbacks back, they start playing they start being dominant. Now the problem, we have the Joe Burrow and the Bengals back where they're supposed to be. Where do you think the record's going to be once the season ends?
Dude, whatever the record is going to be, man, they're unfortunately going to miss playoffs. I think they can win 3 more games, but
take it easy.
It's not going to be enough.
Busted.
I think, you know what, I do have to say
Show
this
no
though.
mercy. Stop for a swirl.
I will say this. Just because there's some that will predict that they can win their last 4 or 5 games, right? But here's the problem. Like, even if they did, let's say they win their last 4 or 5 games. Okay, why is the internet going down? Okay, there it is. Alright, they're not going to make the playoffs. They're not.
Yeah.
Like, even if they go 9-8 or 9-7, they got less than 1% to make the playoff. We're talking about 0.002% of that margin to make the playoffs. And the reason why I say that, it's because like what happened last year when they got on a winning streak and won their last games, it was not enough to make the playoffs. Another team already took the last spot.
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
So
Welcome to.
I think Denver took the last
Thank
spot.
you for completing today's commissions.
And that's what happened.
Here is your reward.
So I don't see the Bengals making the playoffs unless another team screws up in some form that gets the Bengals to make the playoffs. To barely make it. They need a lot of help to get in. Because if they don't get that help,
Astra Abyssosque.
they're out.
Welcome to the
They'll be the last team to not make the playoffs. And that's my prediction. I think they're going to be shy of the playoffs, just going 9-8 or 9-7. Which I think they are 9-7. I think they got 8 losses already. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what happens.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Okay. So, I think I see a dark horse within the NFC. So, who are you picking your dark horse to sneak into the playoffs for the final spot?
Wait, what'd you say?
Which team is the dark horse in the NFC? Do you believe that's going to get the final spot in the wild card?
I'm going to say right now, the Bears.
The Bears.
They're surprisingly really good this year. I don't know why.
I think they already have a playoff position. Because the reason being is because, like, they're number 1 in the NFC North right now. They're surprisingly good. Yes, they turned it around. They turned it around when they beat the Cowboys. No lie about that. I'm not gonna like make any. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say that the Bears got good because of beating the Cowboys, but they started getting a sync. They started getting their groove. They started finding ways to win, and it started to work. So now that the Bears have gelled together, now we're seeing a unit. They finally put an offense together around their quarterback, and it's finally happened. So now with those pieces together, we can see this Bears team going deep in the playoffs this year. So I do think they got one of the top spots in the playoffs, but not as a division leader.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if no, I think the Bears are the division leaders. I think. No.
Yeah, they're number 1 in their division.
In their division or in the entire NFC?
In the division, I mean, I think they're the number 1 seed. I think, yeah.
The number 1 seed in the entire NFC division.
They're the number 1 seed, yeah.
Also, they could get the first round bye.
If they keep winning games, yeah.
Yeah, they can't get the first round bye. So they could sneak in and get the first round bye. But I do think that's the dark horse of the NFC. But there is another dark horse that I do believe that's there that could sneak in the final spot. That's Carolina. I mean, surprisingly, they're good. I don't know what's with this team, but this team has come out of nowhere, like out from the rubble. And I'm over here like, they finally got another win. Now what's going to happen if they win their last 4 games? Once they win their last 4 games, I think they're going to get the last spot, second to last spot. And I do think they're going to be in the wild card. However, if they continue to play good, I think my prediction is that they're only going to win the wild card or probably like lose out in the division. So I do see them like going into the division, but depending who they face is going to be tough. So obviously I think that's the Panthers, who are the dark horse of the NFC. So I watch out with Carolina.
Yeah.
So with
Panthers are surprisingly doing really good too.
Yeah, they're like, man, they're like 6-5 or 7-6. And if they win their last 4 games, they could go to like 11-6, which will be their best record in a long time. They could finally have a winning record and make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the 49ers back in, like, they got Brock Purdy back, but I'm not even sure if he's still playing, but because of Mac Jones. Because, Mac Jones, like, being one of the best quarterbacks, and, he's freaking, I'm going to give credit where credit is due, but with Mac Jones as a backup QB, and when he started, when Brock Purdy was out, he kept the 49ers together, along with those other backup players. Like,
Yeah.
whether people say they're good or they're just lucky, I think it's both. They're good and lucky at the same time. Whereas the offensive line has stayed together, the defense has stayed together. I mean, you don't have your best players, but you have your best backups that know what they're doing. And like I said before several times, a good coach who knows how to utilize his backups and turns them into weapons. I have never seen a team that's done this good with backups. Like, I don't think it's ever happened before. I mean, you've seen teams that were bad, and then when you had one of your best players go down, or whatever, and when you have a young lion that comes in and changes the whole franchise, and they get good all of a sudden, turn their season around, it becomes a key factor. So it's like when you have that key factor, it brings in new blood, it brings in freshness to the team and everything. But this is a team that I would keep an eye on. The 49ers are not the team to fall asleep on. I've said this many times. I've told this to Julius, who is a 49ers fan.
Yeah.
And like you said they were lucky. And look what happened. They're 9-4, I think, or something like that, right?
I think it was something, yeah.
Like, the 49ers have a playoff spot in the wild card. There's no doubt about it. And right now, they are tied for second with Seattle. Which, that's not good for the 49ers. They gotta continue to win games if they want to, like... Yeah, they have to keep winning games. They have to keep winning games in order to, like, get the second place position. But right now, as far as the Rams go, I don't think they're gonna try and attempt to win the division. That's a no right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's something I don't see happening. Let's see.
I'll race you there.
So Detroit got their butts kicked against Green Bay. I mean, was this a revenge game for the Packers?
That game was crazy.
Was that a revenge game for Green Bay?
100%, yeah.
Take me up.
I mean, I say yeah, I agree to that. And the reason why I say it's a revenge game because the Packers got their ass beat last year. That's what happened. They got their ass beat twice by the Lions. So when they get their ass beat twice, it doesn't end well for them. Now, I don't know. I think that's their first meet. I think if they meet them the second time, I think the Lions may get even with them to prevent the Packers from getting any bragging rights. And I think that's what this is about.
Yeah.
But if the Lions want to make the playoffs, they got to start winning games. They got to win again. Yeah, they won one game against the Giants, but losing out to a division rival, that hurts. It really does, because it really affects the performance if you think about it.
Yeah.
So you've gotta, like, what's the word? Oh yeah, you have to make sure that you're winning your games, especially against your division rivals, because if you're not, those division losses can hurt you.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be the first time that's happened. I mean, look what happened. You can't be a good team and lose all your division games. Because, I mean, it'll look bad on you.
Yeah.
It'll look bad at so many levels. You don't want that to happen. Like,
rise like smoke.
Like, you really don't. You really don't want it to happen. So So I think the Lions do have a playoff spot, but they're probably in the hunt. But the Lions have to freaking get their acts together and secure a playoff spot. If they don't secure a playoff spot, they're out. Done. Playoff hopes over.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. So, here's one more thing. Let's check out the
Here's
AFC.
to a life where the drink.
Where do you think the Texans are going to be? Now that they won another game.
Dude, I don't know. I think they can secure a wild card spot.
I think so too. We thought that they were not going to make the playoffs this year. Given how the performance was. It was bad. They were bad. But like by the time they faced Buffalo, they turned it around. I'm over here like, what? How the fuck did you freaking turn it around? Like, almost towards the end of the season. Like, it's crazy. Like, you never know how that's gonna be when you're facing a team that's not even your division. But when you're facing a team like,
and the Mora keeps rolling.
But when you're facing a team like the Buffalo Bills, sometimes it's enough to get this. Sometimes beating a tougher team can light up that spark. And once that spark is lit, that's when the groove starts coming up. And I do believe that Houston is going to get a playoff spot again.
Yeah.
And Buffalo's just falling apart. What's going on with them?
Dude, they need to get together, man. They can miss playoffs.
I'm tired already.
So where do you think is the big factor? Is it the offensive line or the defense that's hurting them?
I think it's the whole team.
I mean, one thing's for sure, you can't keep all your players. I mean, here's how it works. Good players go, and then you have new players coming in, and it's like when you have those new players coming in, and then when you have your good players that's been with the organization for long, they choose to move on. I mean, there are times it affects the morale of the team.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House.
It really does.
Pretty normal, right?
Yeah.
So, I think in my opinion, I do believe that, I'm trying to figure something out here. Let me see.
Take me up!
I do believe that the Bills really need to get it together if they don't want to fall apart. Because if they fall apart,
they cannot lose any more games.
Yeah, it'll be over before they even know it. They were the team predicted to go to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I
thought they were going to be really good this year, but they're struggling.
They're struggling right now, but however, they really, really have to. They really got to start getting their groove back, because if they don't, it's going to be bad for the organization if they don't start winning games.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna freaking happen. It's not good. Not good at all. Because I think what affected them was the game against New England on their first meet, if I'm not mistaken. Because here's the thing, I thought New England was gonna be bad. And then all of a sudden, boom, they started coming out of nowhere. Like the New England Patriots of old. No one thought that they were going to be this good. I didn't think so.
I didn't think they were going to be that good either.
Yeah, so it's like this. Like, oh, man. It's these teams that like we're not even aware of. And we were not aware that the Patriots were going to be this good. All it takes is to find an offensive, like a good offensive key player, and that was it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm trying to look for this Boston. It's not there. Oh well, that's okay. All right. So, are the Eagles falling apart? Do you think the Eagles are going to get eliminated in the playoffs? Even though they are going to make it. But, do you think they're going to be one and done?
I hope so. I really love watching the Eagles play bad this year.
I mean, it's funny that you mentioned it because I do find it funny, sort of say, that the Eagles freaking lost 2 in a row.
Game's up. Game's over.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think it's finally time to put faith in the Bears now. It's like they're doing pretty good. It's crazy. Like I didn't think it was. Like you said, like now with Chicago being a legit team of the NFC North, we can see them in the NFC Championship round. Sort of say, if they keep playing that way.
Yeah.
Easy money.
So that's what I see. But other than that, I think I do see them going into the playoffs. But let's see. Now who else are we missing? Alright. I had the Chiefs picking the Cowboys, but this will be the first time that the Chiefs will not make the playoffs this year. The bad news is that when I picked the Chiefs to pick the Cowboys, the Chiefs let me down.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I don't know what your pick was, but I picked the Chiefs to beat the Cowboys, but
yeah, so did I, man. They let us down, unfortunately.
Yeah, sadly. But how do I put this? I do have to say this though. But what was satisfying about the loss was this. This is something I've been wanting to say for quite a while. The Chiefs cry and complain when they don't get the penalties they want, right?
Away the traces,
and I think that's a pleasant sight to see. That even though that defensive pass interference, even though that was a bad call, I just like, you know what? This is very satisfying because I think this is a lesson that they can learn from. Like,
yeah.
You don't cry and complain about it. You just...
Yeah, you don't.
Like, just freaking play, man. Just get the freaking... Just play. That's all there is to it. That's all that matters. And if you can't... If you don't stop complaining about it, then it makes your team look bad. I don't care if it's... I don't care what your record is. I don't care how much of a dynasty you have. Like, it's about time to start having your calls go against you. So,
yeah.
I'm happy that the official actually did say something to them. You know? I mean,
yeah.
It's time to put them in their place. And, you know, as much as we hate the Cowboys, but I think the ref actually did set an example, and you know, not for nothing, he did the right thing by keeping the game fair. But I will admit though, the Chiefs did come up close. They came close,
Yeah.
but they were short. So that's the painful truth. So,
It is, yeah.
oh man. But do I think the Cowboys are gonna make the playoffs? They're gonna fuck up in a way where they're gonna end up losing.
Incoming!
So I'm not gonna be surprised by it. They're not.
Things are about to get dicey.
Yup.
Take flight!
Alright. So
So rude!
here's the question. How funny was it that the Falcons got embarrassed by the Jets?
How do you lose to the Jets?
The Jets of all teams. Like, come on. Like, come on, man. You lose to the fucking Jets? Like, I find it funny. Especially a win that came from behind. Yo. 24 to 17. 24 to 17.
Insane.
Like,
Today is a
Okay.
lucky day.
and you let the Jets score a touchdown, tie the game. Not only that they tied the game, right? Not only that they tied the game, but they freaking kick a 56-yarder. A 56-yarder, bro,
Yeah.
to win the game. Like,
Dude, that's insane.
I know. It is insane. It's like that was one thing that they were always good at. Giving up the lead when it matters most. When it matters most. So, what happens? It's like, you gotta finish strong. This is something that the Falcons have always struggled with for a long time. So, they haven't learned from that mistake. Not at all.
Yeah.
Oops, that's gonna cost me right there. Alright, so I know the Giants are not gonna make the playoffs, but we do have the number 3 overall pick in the draft.
I
So
shall treasure this good fortune.
where do you think?
Well, it's number 2.
Oh, it's number 2 now?
Yeah.
But wait a minute, I thought the Saints had the number 2 overall pick.
No, I think they had the number 3 pick.
Huh.
They had the 3rd pick, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so here's one thing I wanna ask. Like, if the Giants do get the 3rd overall pick, who do you think the Giants should draft?
Honestly, I think we should just draft. I don't even know. If I had to pick one, I'd pick a wide receiver. It wouldn't hurt to get another one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt either.
That's what I would pick.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Yeah, we need wide receivers, so that's what we need. So, like, here's the thing. Malik Neighbors is hurt.
yours.
That's number 1. Alright? Cam Scott was out for the season. Now, because of this, we don't have anybody. I mean, now with Jackson Dart back, now he's become a target for any team to hit him in the head. And I don't like where that's going. And when I say I don't like where it's going, I got a bad feeling that that the other teams are going to attempt to play dirty and try to run them out of the NFL. In which that's not a good sign. It's never a good sign when teams do that. You remember Teddy Bridgewater, right?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, yeah, presumably he's still playing for the NFL at the moment, but this is my problem for the NFL. All right. This is my problem. When Teddy Bridgewater was playing for the Vikings, right? He's one of the best quarterbacks that the Vikings had. But what happened was that they kept hitting him helmet to helmet. And why does it keep happening? Because they reviewed him as a threat. They viewed him as a threat. That's what happened. And they hit him in the head several times until they ran him out of the NFL. And that's not the first time it's happened. And I don't like where that's going.
How dare you?
Not one bit of it.
I remember that too.
Yep. That's why it's like, if you don't, like, this is why we have so much of this, like, concussion protocols and stuff like that. And this is why we have, like, let me see. I'm trying to figure something out here. Trying to figure something out. I'm trying to think.
Rise like smoke.
I'm trying to think. They say investigate? Oh no, yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think I lost my train of thought on that one. Oh man. Alright. All I can say is this though. We had some good games on we had good games on Thanksgiving. I'll tell you that for sure. I really loved I really liked the games, and it was good games. Gotta give them credit for it. What do I do here? But I do say though that I think the best game that I think we had on Thanksgiving was what do you think was the best game of Thanksgiving?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think it was what you call it? I'm gonna have to say the Packers and Alliance. That game was kind of fun. That game was fun to watch.
Oh man, that's the game I missed out on. But man, I heard so many good things about that game.
That was a really good game.
Yeah, definitely.
Papa, get him!
It's too bad it couldn't stay safe with the Chiefs though. But
My apologies.
the Chiefs let us down. But they did play good, but they still came up short. I mean, it is what it is, but it happens. Oh,
Yeah.
the Sunday game, the Broncos and the Commanders. Do you think the Broncos almost screwed up?
Dude, the Broncos should have done so much better for you too. That was a great game.
Yeah, they won in overtime. I'm not gonna lie.
That game was crazy.
Yo, it was. One of the freaking craziest games. It was like, what the heck, man? Like, bro.
Yeah.
Possibly like, one of the best games that I've seen. But Fire, being a Broncos fan, right? I mean, like, he even said himself, he's like, oh man, like, Broncos always gave up that game. I'm like, yeah. But you know what it was though? Here's the truth about this one. Here's the truth. the Commanders played with nothing to lose. I don't know if you noticed that. Like, if I was the coach of the Commanders, right? I would have gone for 2. And, you know, despite it being a, you know, not converting on 2 points, I think it was a good opportunity to try to get the lead.
Treasure this good fortune.
You know? There are times, like, you don't want to take the extra point. You want to go for 2 and win the game. That's totally understandable.
Yep.
So, because field goal is not going to do it. Tying it up is not going to do it. But, if you tie it up too quick, you give the other team the opportunity to score. Which that will be it. That's something you don't want to do. And, you know, I give... Even though they're in our division, I give the Commanders credit where credit is due. I mean, they played phenomenal. Even though they lost that game and they came up short on the 2-point conversion. But, you know, stuff like that's going to happen. So, yeah, I mean, that's something. But yeah, like, they played really hard to try to come back and win.
Yeah, for sure.
But, like, I think the Broncos are leading the AFC, I think. Or is it the Chargers?
I'm not sure.
But anyway, we'll cross that bridge later. We'll talk about that later, figure that out. Let's get on with the week 14 picks. We're about to, the Giants got a bye week, so thank God we don't have to watch the Giants suffer.
There's a pleasant breeze and glorious sunshine.
So let's get on with the picks.
Where shall we go for a walk?
Yeah, let's, we got the Cowboys and the Lions.
I got Lions.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, yeah, they lost to Green Bay, but I do have a feeling that the Lions are going to beat Dallas.
Yeah,
I have a
same here.
feeling. Alright,
Let's see,
them up.
next one. We got the Titans and the Browns.
Browns.
Yeah, I got the Browns too. Both teams are bad, but Browns are really good.
Yeah, Browns ain't going. Browns and Titans ain't going nowhere. But Titans got the number 1 overall pick. So
Yeah.
So
Next game, we got the Seahawks and the Falcons.
I got Seahawks over the Falcons.
The Seahawks are another team that's going to be really good this year.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Like, you know what they say though, like,
Yeah.
like, don't underestimate teams like the Seahawks. The Falcons.
Yeah.
The Falcons really have to get it. The Falcons cannot screw up in any form.
Yeah, no.
But knowing the Falcons, they always screw it up in some form.
But yeah, I got Seattle either way.
Yeah. Alright, next game up.
We got the Colts and the Jags.
That's a tough one. That's very tough.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I think I
Jags
got.
are surprisingly really good this year.
Oh yeah, they are. That's the team I forgot to talk about. Jacksonville. Where do you think Jacksonville's gonna be at? Like, if they make the playoffs?
They can make the wild card, bro. I mean, they are, but still.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's crazy. Like, but I still got the Colts over the Jaguars. I think the reason why I'm saying that is because...
Dude, something's telling me the Jags are gonna upset the Colts.
You think they're gonna upset the Colts?
I think that's an upset. I think.
Oh man. I already know where that's going.
We'll see where that goes. That's gonna be interesting. Next game, we got the Commanders and the Vikings.
I'm gonna have to say Commanders because
I shall treasure this
Jaden
good
Daniels is
fortune.
coming back. So I thought he was gonna be out for the season, and boy oh boy, I was wrong. I was so wrong. Because I thought Jaden Daniels was going to be out for the season after an injury. And the fact that he's out and the fact that he's coming back actually says that he's not giving up. This guy's not giving up.
But yeah, I also got the Commanders. The Vikings are just not good this year.
Nah. I think they were the team that had high expectations and they blew it.
Yeah. Oh, this next game is going to be really fun to watch. It's the Bills and the Bengals.
Bills and Bengals. That's going to be a tough one. With Joe Burrow back, it's going to be close. But I think I have an upset here. I think it's going to be Bengals.
Yeah. I don't know. I have a feeling that the Bengals might win, but I don't know. I think the Bills are going to win this one.
I'm tired already.
So you think they'll bounce back after that loss?
Yeah.
Okay. Both got different picks.
Next game we got the Saints and the Bucks.
I think I got Bucks.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Easy
Next
picking
game.
right there.
Oh, this one's gonna be interesting. Steelers and the Ravens.
One of them's gonna lose. So, if you ask me, I think it's Baltimore winning over the Steelers.
I'm gonna go with. I think the Ravens are gonna bounce back. I think they're gonna win.
Yeah, I got Ravens. Yeah, me too. That's why I said that. Like, I think the Ravens are gonna come back and win it. I mean, yeah, it was a bad game against. It was a bad game against Lamar Jackson. Okay, I get it. It's a bad game. It happens. So.
Yeah.
As I said before, like, with them, dude, I think the Ravens are gonna win.
Yeah, same here.
Right, next game up.
Next game, we got the Jets versus the Dolphins.
I think it's gonna be Dolphins because Dolphins beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dolphins beat them, so
Not bad.
I think the Dolphins
It's
will
all
beat them
yours.
again. But if the Jets end up beating the Dolphins, not only that they improve on going 5-8 or 5-9, but it also screws themselves over for the draft picks that they may have in the future. That's what I'm thinking. That's my guess.
Yeah, I think the Dolphins can win this game. Next game, we got the Raiders and the Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Yeah, Broncos.
Next game up, the Rams and...
What's the next game? I think we lost Hjoshi, guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I finished the drink. Yeah, disconnected. My throat was a little sore for the past couple of days. I mean, let me take one of these. I usually don't like taking one of these cough drops when I'm streaming, but okay. Oh, I was hearing about that if you start the Archon quest, you won't trigger this event. These type of cough drops, the cherry ones, they basically help soothe your throat. Alright. Sports so much though, it's actually pretty crazy. But how much do I have now? 130, that's not that bad. Alright. Uh-oh. Yeah, he did disconnect. That's not good. I hear you now, yeah. Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm good now, yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, so. Okay, so what was the next game?
It was the Rams and the Cardinals.
I think the Rams got this game.
Yeah, I don't know how they lost to the Panthers last week, but I think they're gonna bounce back.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I mean, well, since they did lose to the frickin' Panthers, you know,
Show no mercy.
like,
No
losing to the
escape.
Panthers, it's like, what the hell? But then again, this is not the same Panthers team that everyone's accustomed to right now. They've gotten a lot more wins than losses.
Yeah.
So,
Bet you can't keep
technically
up
that's
with
saying
me.
something there. But I know they'll bounce back. That's why I do believe that the Rams are going to win this. It says this,
Yeah,
the Cardinals.
I think so too. Next game. Oh, this is gonna be fun to watch. The Bears and the Packers.
You know, I think it's going to be close. But I don't like to be the bearer of bad news. I do believe that the Packers are going to be fierce.
Yeah, I think somehow the Packers are gonna find a way to win.
Yeah, they are. I think so. It's the Packers. They're always finding ways to win.
Yeah. Next game, the Texans and the Chiefs.
This is a revenge game for the Texans. After that pure fuckery, right, of that playoff game last year, right, that had me on edge, that had me raging last year by tearing the rest of the shreds on my live stream for that controversial roughing the passer when Patrick Mahomes was a quote unquote runner. Hope you guys hear that. Runner. He was a runner. Because once the quarterback touches the football and starts running, he's a runner. He's fair game. But because the two defenders collided with each other when Patrick Mahomes gave himself up way too late,
take me up.
They still called the flag, and they called that roughing the passer when he wasn't even fucking touched.
Incoming.
So I got Texans over Chiefs. This is a revenge game. This is redemption right there. So they better kick their fucking ass, because if they don't kick their fucking ass right there, and they get robbed. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's gonna be more than tearing refs to shreds. And nobody wants that.
On this one. I think that's gonna be another upset.
Yeah.
And then last game, we got the Eagles and the Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah,
but
I think Chargers are gonna.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So the Chargers have been very interesting this year. Like, I'm not gonna lie about that.
Incoming.
Yeah.
Like it's like this. The Chargers have been very interesting this year. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles lose to the Chiefs. Not the Chiefs, the Chargers. But with the Chargers, you know, that's a team you don't want to underestimate. You underestimate that team, you're sure most likely gonna get smoked. That's how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But if the game is in Philly, that's a whole different ball game.
But I think that's gonna be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, I think so too.
But that was it. That was the week.
All right. That's good to hear. Good to hear. All right. So then, with those,
Quietly now. I'll race you there.
all right, hang on. There you go.
Game's up.
All right, so that's our pitch, guys.
Take it easy. Whirling snow.
Uh-oh.
Get to work.
What was that number one move? Oh, of course.
Coming to art. Soretsu. Gotcha.
Yeah, with that in mind, I'm gonna head off. I got a lot of studying to do. I'll catch you at work.
Let it rain.
All right, man. I'll catch you later. All right, peace, man. All right, guys. So that's about it. Okay, so I've heard about something about this room, about the quest, that if you trigger the Archon quest, you cannot do the other quest that involves Kalamina. So can't do that right now at the moment. I almost got my team almost got instantly wiped out by that thing. Come on, dude. I've been trying to get up there. I think this is it right here. I think I had one this way. Okay, there's the chest. Right there. Uh-oh. Alright, I do gotta get down. Alright, let's get the mic back up. Alright. Too high. I'm gonna need a healer, so... Yep, I'm gonna need a healer.
Ready to spice things up.
Right now, going after that chest.
Attack the frosting! Things are about to get dicey. Go, fairy bun! A burst of flavor! Busted!
Man, that was easy.
Easy money.
Well, we'll say this though. Am I going back to where that domain is? Okay, I'm gonna go this way. I saw it somewhere, but it was on top. There's more. Oh, I remember now. It was all the way up top. I think I was doing it on. Yes, I remember now, yeah. I was going all the way up top, and...
Take it easy.
Yep, this is it. There's two chests. Let's go. Alright. What was that all about? Oh.
A chest full of valuables.
Awesome.
And a
Okay.
trove of potential clues.
Alright, let's go over there. That's a big one right there. Oh, 150. We're close to one more. I have cryo, right? Yeah, I do. Alright, I'm gonna have to get my freeze team for these chumps. Alright, I'm gonna have to take Yelan out and save her for... Yeah.
Take heart. Victory will be ours.
A little remove.
Hold the line.
Fearless. Yeah. Paradise shift. Yeah.
That was easy. We don't want to deal with the abilities. Where did that one come from? I didn't see that one. Oh man, I really didn't want to do this, but I have to. I just want Yehoda. What's the history? Let me just check. I just want to make sure I'm not too close. Okay, that's good. All right. One sec, guys. Hold on. Disconnect. All right. Back in a moment. Alrighty. Alright guys, just give me 1 second, okay? Just hang on. Nope, that's not it. This, I think it's this. Oh wow, you signed me out. Why you guys sign me out? It's funny because I went to go edit profile and it like I lost connection. Like it signed me out. Oh, wait. Hold on. I don't have to do it this way. I could actually do it this way. Hold on.
I'll say.
Under no circumstances. This is just emergency. That's funny. I thought I removed it. Alright, I didn't want to do this, but I have to. And I want to make sure that it's make sure it's the $30 one. Yeah, okay, good. Alright. All I want is Yehoda.
Come to an end.
That's all I want is Yehoda. That's all I want is Yehoda. Damn, Faruzan, you've been showing up way more than Bennett. I think she's jealous. I think that's what's going on. I think Yehoda's jealous. Please don't be guaranteed. Please don't be guaranteed. Please don't. I just want Yehoda. Ah, shit. I got no choice. I had to claim my guarantee. Fuck.
It's been a long time. I'm Durin. Everyone used to call me Mini Durin, but as you can see, I'm not really Mini anymore. do you find my appearance strange? To tell you the truth, it's still a little strange to me. I have so much to learn. I hope you don't mind if I ask you for help.
I had no freaking choice. And he fucking shows up. Come on, Bennett. You need to stop showing up. And Faru's on. Like, come on, man. I want Yehoda. I hate this. Like, I don't care. People say, "Oh, Bennett's good for." It's good for Durin. Like, they just freaking snubbed Yehoda. Snubbed her for Golden Boy, who's been on a banner for two updates ago. I'm sick of this. I'm done with Bennett already. The most overused Genshin character in the game. Could have put freaking Razor in there. He hasn't been on a banner for God knows how long. The precious Golden Boy.
Time itself. The abyss is like the...
Festering desire. Switch it. It's a good thing I had that too.
Shadow.
So technically that's a good one. Well, I got 3? Alright, let's go. I think I know what this is. Okay, this is good. Damn it, man. MiHoYo is not treating me fairly today. I'm just gonna keep pulling whenever I can. Just so I can get Yehoda. Like, if I don't get Yehoda, I'm never gonna... I am, like, legit gonna be barrel pulling again. Because of Bennett. He's bad luck. They focus more on Bennett rather than just... This is the problem.
Nice.
You don't freaking put the same character. You don't put your most overrated character in the game. Like, in the freaking banner. He was on 2 updates ago, and you bring him back. It's either they bring him back every other update, or it's every update they bring him back. And that's not the first time. So that guarantee was freaking wasted, and I didn't want to waste my guarantee. So, if I'm able to use, so if I'm able to get to pull up Varessa, so now I have to try to give up my 50-50 so I can get Kalabina. What is that actually? I don't think I've never done this one. That is the main reason why I lost my chance with Mualani. Because he was on a banner like 2 updates ago. Or like an update ago and they brought it back. That was where they actually...
Return to the skies!
Hey, look.
Go on, take them. I'll thank the stars for you later.
But then again, if a 50-50 is dropped on Varessa again, I had to hope it's one of the original standard 5 stars. Get one of those copies too. Oh, that reminds me.
I'm tired already.
Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. What on earth was that? Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Rise like smoke. not bad. It's all yours.
That's not a local legend, is it? I don't know. My gut's telling me it's a local legend. I don't like where this is going. Yep, let's fight it.
Show no mercy! Off to the freezer! Fearless.
No, it's not. Okay.
Never star goes out!
He got wrecked.
The hard work is paying off, as it should.
Yeah, because the 5.0, like, that kind of era, I lost to Mulan, which was, like, one of the worst losses I've had. Where'd it go? You gotta tell me where to aim at, man.
Return to the skies! Not bad. It's all yours.
What's going on? What is it, though? Okay, we're flying. I actually don't know if it's like another single pool right there. Like, watch me get Yehoda on off banner. I mean, like, she's probably gonna be the one I'm gonna work on the most. How the hell did I end up in this place? Well, at least I got Durin, so I was trying not to get guaranteed, but I guess Soft Pity chose to show up. Maybe I can actually get some more, but what does he need anyway? So let's, oops. Oh. I'll have more of those, okay.
A legend told of an evil dragon who hoarded glittering gems behind the high windows of a castle.
I think he's the new boss, I think. Yeah, it's for the new boss. Now I have to hope the 4-star for this one. For the standard.
All things come to an
Wait.
end. Even to...
I have enough. How many did I... Oh, I'm finished with the mission. I'm finished with it. Okay, I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm done with the mission. Okay. Okay. Well, this is good at least. Yeah, everybody else is on level 60. Oh, he's on level 70. Al-Haytha's pretty close. Yeah, I think everybody else is in the level 80s club. Everything. I could have sworn I used the wish. I guess not. I might have. No, no. I had the 2 from him, yeah. Oh, darn it. That was bad. Damn it, I gotta get more chests. Maybe over here?
Nice. I like the rain.
I have to figure this out because I think there was a quest here. I'll have to check this out next time. Oh, there's the chest right over there. It is... Oh, it's...
Let's move out.
It's Dendro, so it's fine.
A dash of frost! Fulfill our path! Into the void!
Covenant of the Deep! So this is the thrill of adventure.
I've been on a roll with this. I don't know what to say. Maybe this one more was to help. Damn it. Alright, you know what? I tried. Not giving me what I want, man. It's not. But, you know what? It is what it is. We'll just wrap it up for the night. I'm not gonna be streaming Star Rail tonight, but there will be no streams tomorrow due to Thursday Night Football. Friday, I'll be checking out Columbina's quest, so I will be doing that, and then a Star Rail stream afterwards. So that's gonna be Friday night. Saturday night, there will be a Saturday night live stream somewhere like after 9:30. Because I switched shifts with somebody, so this gives me a good opportunity to give you guys a good special Saturday night stream. Alright, so I'll be back.
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
I'll be back Friday. And we'll do that moving forward, alright? So until then, I'm LPCruz212, and I'll be signing out for the night.